I had a fantastic day and not too fantastic, okay? In my personal life, I don't believe people should have personal life or like, you know. I believe people we need to be who we are. What you see, what you get. And we don't need to be ashamed of our past. We don't need to be ashamed of our future. We don't need ashamed about our family. Um, what to say? Family um, closet. I don't know. I know the I know the word people say closet. I don't know. It's like things nobody knows. You know, before I was I don't know. I don't want to cry because I didn't want to. I have a fantastic day, to be honest, but it's very not fantastic. I don't want to tell you what happened because it's like I don't I don't I don't really not want to focus when it's something gonna be public or not. You're gonna deal. It's Elizabeth, right? And I want you to embrace me as who I am and what to see what you get. And basically, I believe I always be this way. And like I told you video before, I'm not Mary Teresa, and I will never be one because I think Mary Teresa was perfect. Okay, and is my life perfect? No, and I will never be one, and I don't want to. I know people just hope for have perfect people, perfect family. No, no. I just wish to have money I can eat, or I can travel around the world. I can help people. I can eat comfortably. Maybe $1 million in bank, $1 billion in bank. I don't mind. But to be who I'm not will never be in the menu. And call me out if I'm not. You say, oh, you change. I hope when will I change in improving because I believe people need to improve, not for other people or for appearances or for because you know what I found out human being we are made to improve. Yes, when I love nature and before I didn't know I'm Earth sign which is Virgo. I found out I love nature and look at just trees every year they lose the um what is it the feuille in French they lose the leaves and other years they have another leaves but it's not the same. Not it's the same shape but you will never have two the same. That we should be as human being I believe. So people say, closet, yeah, and everything coming out. I believe this will never be in the future. Like people who are doing something different than they live. Okay? The future is going to be complete. Even I believe companies we're going to go bankrupt. Bankrupt, it's, nobody going to buy fake publicity. Nobody, it's going to be one-to-one, mouth-to-mouth. People talk about something and people like that. Or you can do publicity, but clear publicity, people going to feel more than what you tell me. Okay? My point is I have a fantastic day. And I went to take a walk and I pay attention when I take a walk. I pay attention to the house. I told you house, I found house almost faint. And I think they do renovation now, that house. I don't know if this house really come. I didn't do research because I don't like spying things. I'm not in my type, but this is something really important, I think. So I passed there as I do renovation, and I didn't tell you something else. The day I passed, I almost fainted this house. I don't know what happened, but I saw the chair. I saw the chair, chair balance like this. Okay, they are like they put like for recycle in front of the house for garbage. For some reason, this chair, I was like, oh, this is a good chair. I asked myself, maybe this is chair. If I'm nearby, maybe I can take it, put color in the very good chair. It's like in good shape. The chair look like this. Okay? So, but for some reason, in the same place, this chair, when I see, I think I pass, and university just give me someone sitting in that chair. Old white lady was sitting in that chair. I don't know, she died, and they give me the sweater. I think the sweater she loved to wear. I think the sweater is white, and I think they have a button. I don't know what they call that button, and the line is like a little bit of black line. So here big black, but they have like a line. So I was looking for chair, but university give me somebody. I don't know if she died or she loves this chair, this woman. I never have this before. Anyway, sorry. So my point is, I don't know why I go there, because my brain sometimes like all over the place. So I pass the place and they do renovation, but I never have really bad energy I had before. I see they do renovation. I have house number, but I was like, what does this have to do? So I was like, okay, I took number, not today, other day, but I never really do things, because I was like, do I need to do, or I'm gonna just ask universe what happened, direct, like not a middleman. Anyway, so I see this chair lady sit. I don't know if she died, but she was balancing the chair, and she wear white um, sweater and the black line, big line here in the shoulder, and now down is like a line, normal line. So I don't know. If somebody lost a grandmother, she look old. I don't know how old is, but like grandmother something. Okay, she was in the sitting chair, balancing like this, very low key chair. Okay. Yeah, I was talking about what? Yeah, what to see, what to get. So today I have a fantastic day. I went there and take a walk. I wanted to do another exercise, but I was like, okay, in last meeting it was take a walk. Okay, take a walk. I take a walk. It was very fantastic, and but I didn't have a very good day after. I finished a song. I told you my song is I finished my song, and I register. I put the video. Okay, this is song really speak to me, and I wrote myself. It's very like a repetitive one, but I believe is a song gonna heal a lot of heart, especially in any the countries or continent like Africa, where parents we are all protective in a way of never let our kid grow in the sense of love. I'm talking so. That's another story, another video. So I was talking, yeah, and I have a very, not very uh, finish of day in my personal life, which I was talking about. We need to be careful, like personal life. That's why sometimes the celebrities they have a scandal, and everybody, wow, why is they behaving like this? That I don't want to be me. I don't want to be me. And my past, which I believe past should be existing. Should be existing. Because if you know me, 2 years ago, I believe I'm not Elizabeth now. I was reactive, I was overgive, I was insecure, I was overworking, I was people pleasing. In the point I forgot myself, people already notice. If I was going to buy clothing, I buy everybody else and forgot me. Okay? If I cook almost something you want. But I find out it's not a good way because people sense when you are overgive and they run. Not only love, even your own kids. So my point is, I took a point is, so I didn't finish a very good day, and it's just my personal life, but it was a big part of me. And I was like, okay, universe, what you want? Because I asked my universe, why you give me these heavy things now? Why? And I found out energy now is very big, okay, very dense. Okay, I didn't know. I was listening to another tarot card talking about energy now. That I said I don't follow because I don't follow what you say, astrology. I want to learn more, but I find the astrology is more in science, which that's why when people digest it very well and mainstream very well apply or applaud. But in my way, in my future way, I think I'm gonna go my way, which is gonna be weird that maybe, but I believe we need to separate science and universe science. We don't need to have answer of everything. We don't need to have a measure of everything. We don't need to learn everything in the book. I believe I need to experience. Okay? Anyway, that's another story. So when big things happen in my life, is personal life, which I believe we need to be transparency, and I believe I'm gonna live a transparency life, and my past, which is part of me, of part of everybody, we should never be ashamed, and we should never. That's why I really advocate for people not to censor people because of a Twitter tweet 20 years ago. And at the same time, why not sit down with somebody? I don't know. Why am I gonna cry? I think we lost a lot of people for this censorship. Or I don't know. I'm not talking about me. I just watched a video one day, a woman talking about how life is like living hell, and she was like white lady. I don't know what she did, but I was like sensing she's suffering. So I don't think we need to do that in the future. I believe we need to sit down with opposite side, which I don't believe opposite, because what somebody believe should never be our business. What somebody did should never be our business. If somebody believe Elizabeth, you are so dumb. I mean, the dumbest human being. Yes, maybe they are right. Do I believe I'm dumb? That it should be answered. See, it's different. So this is a time I believe is like a really heavy time. Everybody wanna take space and example. I'm following Candice Owen. Okay, about the Kirk death, but she's wearing the Christianity, and which I'm not really. I just wanna embrace the spirituality. She's a Christianity, good wife, auntie, whatever. Experience another thing, but I following her because I believe what she doing that thing, and I believe something she doing other thing, but not everything she does I believe. See? So in the future, we should be that, I believe. Not because you can follow somebody. I don't believe you can follow somebody's 100% you. I believe, okay, example, I love like Trump, but I don't love the way sometimes he do African things. He just say things and African leader, but at the same time, I love because people now open their eyes. Oh, Africa is Africa continent? People didn't know. Okay, because as a guys, I talk to president. They were so gatekeeping Africa. So do I believe I love Trump the way he do things? No, but I love like a leader because he always is in lane, is his lane, which is tell you whatever it is. So that part of him I love. So do I gonna cancel watching Trump because he's very like what is disgraceful? Yeah, for the African president. See, so you need to be. I don't know. Maybe my mind is tough, different. I'm really where I am. I like to see the big picture of things. So is Trump very good the way he do African leader? Sometimes not. But at the same time, I love the way he just say everything because he knows he is a headline. So when he says things, people gonna want to print. And when he's a print, even he gonna have his way, but at the same time, he opens the eyes other people to see, oh, Africa, we have Nigeria. What is this? Because the people here in North America, they don't know much Africa. Some ask even, is Africa people have shoes? See? They are not wrong because, yeah. So anyway, my point is I didn't have a good day. And I mean, I don't have again. So I just want to tell you how we need to trust high power. So when I just went to the toilet, I said, I sleep now. But I see number 14 on the floor. Maybe somebody buy something, I don't know. It's like maybe box of soap or finish, I don't know. For some reason, I never seen my eyes go to 14. I was like, 14 is what? You know, I love angel number. I know people gonna go to see maybe what 14 is, but for me, I was like, 14 is Tempress in tarot card. You know, sometimes I like to mix. So this is a tarot card. This is a deck I write myself. Sometimes I just wanna make it very easier. So this is the deck. This is Tempress. I don't know if you can see. So I found it 14 down. I was like, I don't want to find what number 14 angel number means. I was like, it's Temperance. So this is angel number. Universal tell. What is it telling me to finish by day? Temperance is the major arcana. You see balance energy, angel Michael. So angel Michael is taking care of what I was experience, which is you look like bad news. It look like scandal. It look like not a very good day. This is like giving people hope. Like sometimes bad things we need to hear in order to finish, in order to go back, in order to come together, in order to revisiting, in order to finish a problem. Okay, so this is balance energy and Angel Michael, Angel Michael, and patience. Okay, so we need patience to this. Okay, uh, God say you're gonna have to take care of. We need moderation. Okay, not the reacting. And I'm so proud I didn't react. I'm so proud. That's what now I know why. And we really calm. Oh my God. I didn't know calm is here. For some reason, I keep my calm when things happen. So I'm telling you, this is like not do things. Sometimes people gonna think about you to the past length, which is they are allowed to. But I believe even somebody never make substantial change, they change because yesterday was which date? Quelle date today? Which date today?
De 3.
Okay, third. Okay, the 3. So big number to the universe. Okay. So yesterday was the 2. Today is 3. So that means we are progressing. Even somebody stay in not in a progressing way, but is a progressing. You see, date, okay? Even we don't have all these things in the universe, um, everything we have in 3D, like a date, day, but you change whatever you are in small way, in stark way, anyway. So um, I keep my calm and self-control, which is I think I will never react that way 2 years ago, or 5 years ago, or 1 year ago, or 6 months ago. So my point is, I didn't know. For some reason, I just go, okay, you don't need to now, you don't need to need. But now I went to the toilet, I found number 14. I was like, what? Universe say, okay, take it tarot cards. And I took a video like I didn't take my tarot card for so long. But is it taking? One card is missing. I don't know where is it. I'm looking. Anyway, so we need to have moderation and calm and self-control and cooperating with others. Oh my gosh. Finding solution. And universe has our back. Guys, I don't want to cry in the TV, in the card, not in the video, but I don't know. I believe in these things and nobody. I think people doesn't know. Spirituality changed me in the way 180 Christianism never changed me. I was Christian. I'm still Christian. I think I refer to Bible sometimes because they have good things. But I think we need to Christianity never give me to look inside of me in the way I look myself inside of me. In the point of see suffering of somebody. I have somebody suffering in my house, but sometimes I feel like me before the old me. So it's tough. It's tough. It's very tough. And sometimes we need to really try not to help somebody or control a situation or damage control. I hear damage control. We don't have to. So for myself, if something good gonna happen to me, be proud of who I am. If something bad gonna happen, which is I don't believe in bad thing now, because I never thought I'm gonna go to my toilet and find number 14, which is, I think it's a box of soap finish, and I never look the number. Before I was like, okay, whatever, I just put in garbage. But now university show me, boom. So what is this? 14. I was like, okay, the paper there. What is it? I was like, oh, because I was trying to sleep. I was like, universe, I need answer what I can do for this situation, to have everybody good solution. And for some reason, I told everybody like not to find solution today. For some reason, I swear, I say, keep this like we're gonna find solution maybe tomorrow, and because but you will say, yeah, you did a good job. So I'm proud of me, and I'm proud of for everybody who practice in calmness and practicing the spirituality. Spirituality, I think people don't take none. This spirituality is something we need to embrace, whatever you are, Christian or Muslim or whatever, because it's in the core of Christianity. With spirituality, go inside of you, so you almost empty yourself to put it place for other things, other people. I'm not saying I'm perfect. No, I will never. That's what I tell you. I'll never be perfect. And am I gonna react? I hope not. And I really sometimes ask you, last week I was somewhere, and I saw one lady like weird, disrespectful another guy. The lady is like pointing the finger to one black man. She is white. I was like, wow. I'm telling my son, I said, I don't think somebody gonna do that for me in my face. I'm Christian, I'm spirituality, but I don't think somebody is allowed. I almost wanted to react to say, you're not allowed to do that. But I didn't want to sin in front of my son. I wanted to, this guy never said anything and he drive away. I was like, this is self-control. But I tell my son, I say, you know what? I will never have somebody disrespect me like that. So people need to know. Be in the spirituality doesn't mean you are doormat. And I was like, oh my gosh, why she do this to this guy? And the guy does his saying he went, and this guy have a lot of kids in the car. Yeah, I don't know what they're talking because I did talk too far. But I was like, if she was nearby, I would tell her in the name of a guy. You would tell just her, like, you are not allowed to do this. This is a lack of respect, and you should never do that. But I didn't know what they are talking, and I was like, I don't wanna be like a drama queen to defend everybody. But this my point is, you need to be you to experience. Doesn't mean you are in spirituality, somebody gonna just come the way they come to you when they uh, get tripping. You know why? Is this one? No. I'm gonna still be Elizabeth. Okay? So if you wanna go that way, let's go. Bring it on. See? But you don't need to be like yesterday. And you don't need to even if sometimes university doesn't want you to be soft, because some people they are deserving what they are deserving, because you're gonna wake them up. Some people, you need shaking in the way they oh my gosh, they overreacted so long, and they forgot that you, another human being, need peace. Like the lady I saw there, it's like, why she do this? And the guy was perfecto. And I said, wow, this guy really, I never saw the guy again. This is the car, I don't know, change or it's just, I don't know. But I was like, if he was nearby, I would say, no, you don't need to do that, because that in my lack of respect, and a lot of kids in this place, it's not okay. Anyway, thank you so much. My point is, sometimes we need to experience good or bad, which I don't believe in good, I don't believe in bad. Everything need to be experienced. And universe will say, yes, Elizabeth, our angels, okay, temperance. Somebody who will balance, somebody balance our day, somebody give our challenge in order to improve. So your past, it depends. It depends. If you kill 11 people, I mean, that is, but I don't know. And the Bible says they are not big or small mistake. I don't want to go there because long time Bible. Have a nice day. Don't forget to go to my website. I put another song where they call Mama, and my website is financetarot.com. And why I find tarot? Because tarot changed my life. I know people say like, oh, this is a devil. Wrong. This thing can change your life, because one card teach me a lot of things. I know you can take a Bible, can read this, and yes, but I think tarot go deeper in the way nobody. I mean, I'm very tap in. So if you convince me in these things, I don't believe anything. I'm very. You're gonna stay all day to convince me one small thing. And when I take this done, when I hear somebody talk about tarot, I was like, what the heck is this? And for some reason, I never really um, know tarot. And when I started, I didn't use tarot. For some reason, I was in a, I was a, I was in a Amazon, and I saw Oracle. I was like, man, I was so scared. I don't want to cry because I was so scared to my kid to find out the Oracle card. I was like, oracles, they have a lot of oracles. I was like, why? I bought a lot, maybe 6 pack. It's different. And I didn't know what to do with it. And I don't know why I just go to the Amazon and buy oracle. I have a bag of oracle. Maybe one day I'm going to give to people, or just it's going to be my archive. I don't know. I have a lot. So I bought these things. I was like, I didn't know why. I didn't know why. I was like, what? When they come home, I just um, I put very far. I didn't know what to do. I don't know. I never pick up. But one day I started opening, and when I was in the deepest, and that's gonna be my album, the darkest moment. That's gonna be my album name. It is my album name. To I have no friends. Not because people doesn't love me or I don't love them. I have time to connect with people. Sometimes I connect with people, but I always get out of them. So my darkest moment, which is what the darkest moment, I'm gonna talk one day, but for some reason I have Oracle card. The name is Universe. I think Universe. What universe have to you something Oracle card. This deck change when I'm going through everything. So I didn't know who to ask. I don't have my mother. My mother died a long time, and I have a small family, and I'm the oldest in the. I have a young sister, so I can ask everything. She's young, right? Even I know she's wise, but I said, "What?" But I've gone through everything. I mean, for maybe 2 years. I don't. So I took my is the oracle. I started because oracle is very easy, but I do my thing and I just clean energy and I do. To be honest, I didn't know. Every time I take one card only and secretly and nobody knows, and for some reason card calm my nerves. It's like exactly the answer when what I was asking. I was like, is this true? And it was oracle. So I didn't know then somebody was really evilizing me. I didn't know all this stuff. And I was sick every single day almost. I have a panic. I was like, why? I eat very good. I do my yoga. I didn't know it's like a psychic attack. I have no idea. And I didn't have YouTube channel either. See? I didn't have. But I think I have YouTube channel, but it was like a um, rain and dark rain. I didn't talk. I didn't do anything. So anyway, so one day I was so sick, and the ambulance came home. And for some reason, one family member thought it was my oracle card, my tarot card, because I believe everybody has their own thing, and eh, spirituality really, um, religions really cut tie of many things. So people just want to label devil, witch, I don't know, but they don't know. Actually, religions really block a lot of things. It's like a surface level thing. It's a map, but we need to live. When you live with spirituality, you live. And religion are very division, like to the core. Don't look Muslim because Muslim is villain. Don't look Christian. Christian is this. Don't you wanna marry who? Your husband is gonna Christian. Ah, we are Muslim. We can have a husband Christian. Oh, you want to marry Christian? Your wife is Muslim. No, we can have. Why? Love is the biggest thing. So universe say everything is love, but you can love somebody because he has another religion. Give a break. Give me a break. See? So you tell me I'm good person because I'm Christian? I'm bad person because I'm Muslim? I have cousins, Muslim. They never raise their hand to their wife. They have Christian who talk down on their wives. This is not about religion, guys. It's a man or woman, their behavior, themselves. Nothing to do. But religion really divided us. You know why? When I was younger, the Ramadan, I eat Muslim pilau. They ask us to go there. So we eat to the Muslim. We go, Ramadan is like the day you eat. So we know the day is like, oh, hallelujah, hallelujah. I'm going to eat whatever I want. Nyama and booze. My point is, we need to get out of that. Actually, I forgot what I was talking. So I don't want to go too big in religion because, and yeah, the deck, well, deck changed my life because it helped me to calm me down. So I started like, wow, this thing works. Like universe say, this is gonna be your guide. So I shuffle. Maybe I cry. I cry when I have something alone, and I wash my face, and I come no secretly. I shuffle. I have. It was not tarot. It was oracle card. I didn't know oracle they made by someone. It's not about oracle. Who made the oracle? What purpose they have? And what energy they have when they are doing things. That's why you need to be careful where you listen to your tarot. Some people have that. Some people doesn't. Some people are just taking somebody else's words and twist a little bit and this is not bad, but don't make up stories. Universe really gonna flap you. Okay? So for some reason, I think I told you this story. One member family, I was sick. I was sick. I went to hospital, like emergency and all this ambulance. And family member throw everything. I still have a big batch of none, but for some reason, God is big. For some, he throw everything. It was like 6 deck. I love the deck. And when I came home, nothing there. Everything gone. Actually, I never tell the person, but I cry. I was like, oh, hi. I cry. I was, people, I don't event myself, but I'm very, um, make decision come inside of me, bad, good. And I'm very, I'm going to talk a story one day. I believe I'm very smart. And I don't take it lightly, somebody's word. I don't take lightly things. I don't listen lightly things. Like following the herd. That is always was me. So when I embrace something, I believe, and it's like it's very hard to be stupid. Some people believe I'm stupid, which is it's okay because stupid doesn't mean anything anyway. Anyway, that's another story. So, so he took everything and threw everything. When I came home from ambulance of this, I see everything. Okay, everything gone. 1 week, 2 week, 3 week, maybe 3 months. I didn't touch towel because I didn't have one to see, to be honest. Universe say, okay, clean your place. I clean. You know what? I found you one day. He forgot. I didn't know that I have one. I found you one deck and I loved. He forgot. I found one deck, what I love. He forgot. He threw everything, like 7 deck maybe, which I spent $35, I think, for the one deck and the tax, everything. It was a lot of money. But I believe in this deck. But he forgot without knowing, and I didn't know, because maybe universe wanna everything to calm down. Maybe could see, am I serious on these things? And for some reason, clean, I found one day, I said, whoa, you forgot? I really, really clean my energy and shuffle and come to the norm. And after that, everything is history. I bought another deck, I bought another deck, I bought another deck, and I keep something nobody want. I put under the bed, and I put in something and put under the bed. So nobody knew. And when I became confidently of my changing, because some people say I'm coming out closet, that means now they are confidently what they wanna be. Okay? So when I was confidently, I say, okay, this I'm gonna be. This is part of me. I don't care who tell me what. And I bought, and I don't use them because I found out everything like dry out. I'm very visual person, so when I have my deck, university take that one, read this one, do this today, don't do that today. But I found out another day, like I can look my deck like no juice, like everything gone. I was like, this I can't, I don't. And in that time, energy was very bad, not only outside of my tarot cards, for myself too. I was going through everything, like read for people, and me, I going through things so personally. So it became so entanglement in the reading, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna just say, okay, shut down everything and focus on yourself now. No, so I still have another deck, and I start to learn more inside of the tarot. Even this I'm gonna change, because I found out if I take a tarot card, it's just one tarot, I can know everything. Not because I knew tarot what tell me. So I'm gonna in the future, maybe I'm gonna write my own tarot, but in a way maybe not a traditional tarot, because tarot, I think we need to take out of the, okay, traditional, this thing, we need to get out of this, because people now, they are so invested on this, so everybody can do their own way, because sometimes, even example, if they say decision, and the university doesn't want you to tell the decision, it can flip this one. Even it's upright, it can flip, boom. Even you so upright, the university gonna give you something else here. Okay, so sometimes we need to trust in more ourselves than cards. Anyway, I don't know where I'm gonna go there, but thank you so much. I just wanna say that I'm blessed every day, like tomorrow. And don't be ashamed of your past. Don't be ashamed of your future. Don't be ashamed many things. And don't make a mistake in order to say, okay, whatever, I'm not ashamed. No. See? Try to live life as you know. I try. So if somebody go see me on the street, they say, oh, this lady, I saw her, she talking the TV. Oh, not like street different person, at home different person, a supermarket different person. Okay, so how you gonna harmonize who you are? Spirituality. religions never give that one. Spirituality gonna give you one. Why? I born Christian. I am Christian. I went to church. I went to Moscow. Oh, maybe I'm gonna go Moscow. Maybe one day. I wanna see Putin. He look like a good guy. Even if we say he's a bad guy. Man, anyway, that's us. But anyway. So Moscow? No, that's very good. I hear it's cold over there, but anyway. I like the work he's doing with Israel also. I'm very team Putin and anyway, so I don't know what I was talking. Yeah, spirituality. Spirituality. I found out the African need to embrace spirituality and not kill old people like, oh, she's a witch. No, people are so corrupt. I have a small story too. Um, I went to the. Is it gonna be too long? I don't care. You wanna sleep? So why you still sleep? You always sleep. You wanna listen to my thing? Okay. Okay. So I went to the Walmart and I didn't, buy the what you say sense, the sense for meditation for so long because I was like whatever. It became too expensive. So I said okay. I went and I bought. I was looking for the sense, okay, to put away where I'm gonna show things like this. Put it here, okay. So I was looking and I saw one lady. She's African. She's from Egypt. I know Egyptian people sometimes they don't wanna call the African, but another whatever. So we start talking. So I say she asked me what I'm looking. I say I'm looking for the sense, incense, incense, what incense. So she was like, I said, did you try? I said, no, no, no. She told me I'm Christian. I said I'm Christian too. So this is what she said. I'm looking to show you. Do you have something, my dear? Here. Okay, give me. No. The other one. Yeah, thanks. Yeah. That is this one. See what another one you finish. Okay. So I said, yeah, try. So I recognized her on me before. So she said, no, I'm Christian. I said, you're Christian? I said, I'm Christian too. He said, why do this? I said, meditation. She was, no, I'm Christian. I can do that. I said, this is just smell. I said, yeah. She point out this one. I didn't never really look. I never really look what is this. I was like, what is this? Okay, she spent this. She Christian. She never tries this because of this. I don't know. Is this logo? Or so I was like, she was so like, no, I can't do that because it's Christian logo. This one. I was like, I was like, if we convince somebody, I'm very good convincing, very good convincing, and but for some reason, universe sometimes says that shut the fuck up now. Universe says shut up. I said shut up. Okay, universe, I'm gonna shut up. And she went and said, oh, very good. Oh yeah, she was nice and nothing wrong. And I say, okay, my head is after say, okay, I see. It's very hard to convince people taking balance between spirituality and religion because I don't think we need to scrap everything religion or but I believe we need to embrace whole spirituality and half a little bit like half cream, half milk, something like that. I don't know. So she really like she was almost running to the devil because of this. I don't know what this. I'm not looking. It's a logo. It's like a Buddha something. And I was like, I can't blame her. I was that too. Like um, somebody before, I love yoga, but I couldn't stick to the yoga before because I was doing it today and 2 days I don't do. It's different than now. When I found my match, I have one guy from India. Uh, it's very good, so I stick to that, and I became very good. But my point is, before I was doing yoga, people would tell me in my cycle, it say, don't do yoga because yoga is not a Christian. Yeah, it's okay, guys. You don't need to do yoga because yoga is not Christian. I was like, "Hmm, I do, but what does do with Christian? It's like, I'm stretching my body. Because also, I don't do all this. Not because I don't think it's a part of what I'm looking. I'm looking to stretch my body. And when I was doing yoga before, back then, I'm doing now, uh, but back then I'm doing like today, maybe after 1 week, and I can see improvement on my inspiration. I was like, why people don't want me to do yoga? Even I like to take a walk, but when I do yoga completely, I became yoga is different, guys. When you do yoga, it's different than another exercise for me. Like I feel like when I do other exercise, I'm tired after. But yoga, you relax after. It's completely different. I don't know. It's like you didn't do exercise. Like it bring me to the relaxation, like to the core. So I was like, my point is, somebody telling me before, don't do yoga because it's not Christian. But I didn't listen not because I'm uh, stubborn, but I saw it's different. And people do like Pilates. So people say, oh, Pilates is very good. It's an yoga. Pilates is embarrassing by Christian, but yoga is not because it comes from India. I said, why should I run from India? India, we share the same ocean. India people we say share the same water, Indian Ocean. I'm African. So why should I run for people who share the same water with me? Doesn't make sense. And in my stubborn way, I didn't listen to nobody. And I'm glad because sometimes we don't need to stick to things because we are stubborn. What is that thing? Is that thing help you that you need to stick? What is this? Is that helping you or is not? If spirituality never happened me, I'm gonna be leaving them very quickly. But the way I see improvement in my reaction, improvement for the way I behave, improvement of people around me, I still Elizabeth, okay? But it's like improving. So don't if a Christianist improve your life, like not you only, is people around you, that's a good thing. I'm not really condemning Christianity or religion, I can say, but is that are you gonna dinner? You're Christian, you're gonna dinner with a Muslim and have a good time, or you Buddha a good time? That's a good religion, good Christian. Like some very division. I can do this because I'm this. I can do this. This is I believe in the future we'll never have that problem. People gonna stay um, gonna focus more on exchange as humans than labels. Anyway, thank you so much. It's like almost 1 hour. I didn't plan this one. So don't forget, sleep very good today because we have tempest. Okay? People who affected of everything today, you have tempest. You don't believe in tarot cards. I do. If you don't believe in tarot card, like I told you, number 14. Okay? If you don't believe tarot is good. I take it 14 tempest because it's number 14. But never if you don't believe tarot, the angel number. Look on angel number 14 is what is this? 14 is a 1 and 4. And the 1 is like a beginning of things. Okay? In my opinion, it's like for me 1 is like the tarot color 0 is a fool. 1 is a magician. Magician who can make everything. So 1 is like a magician. Okay, what you want. And number 4, if we go to the tarot again, it's emperor. Yeah, I believe it's emperor. Yeah, because empress is number 3, emperor is number 4. Emperor is somebody balanced, and every man need to be like emperor. Number 14, number 4. Emperor is the balanced man. Okay, big boss energy. Okay, and they are balanced, they know what they are doing, which is very hard to have masculinity with emperor energy. Anyway, I don't want to go there. So if you don't like tarot card, take number 14. 1, what it mean, and 4. For me, when I see number 4, universe tell me, Elizabeth, don't worry, you are protected. And when you go to the tarot card, number 4 is emperor. Emperor say a man who masculine energy, which balance, which if you have number 4 energy, you are balanced and you are protected. Okay, you see the emperor how he is in the chair, like give order, do this. He's just sitting down, very okay. So my point is, with the tarot, look number 14. What is this? Number 1 alone if you want. Number 4, number 14. For me, number 4 is universe have on my back. So this is respond to everything I want. And when I go number 1, which is the magician can do anything, can do magic. And the number 4 is emperor. For me, emperor is a man or masculinity who what's it? Because you don't have sex in tarot. That's another story. But it's emperor. Imagine a couple, empress and emperor. That's with twin flame. Okay? Yeah. Emperor. Empress is like she sit down and then yeah. It's not every masculine energy can have an empress in their like wife. Because she knows where she goes and she knows what she wants. Not in an arrogant way. She's complete. So when emperor is complete too, so two couple like you walk on the street, people are stop. No neediness. Oh my God, I need to work for you because no. You talk to him like yeah, what you want, and he talk to her yeah, okay. Well, you think that way? Oh, very good. Not you did this. You see. Anyway, thank you so much. Have a good night.